Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 37 of ASMR Robinhood. And I would like to talk briefly about some of my stocks this week, or for next week, I should say, for August going into September. And I didn't want to make a video yesterday because I got home late. I had a difficult time definitely making a video for how simple all this is, but I was just so tired. It may not sound like it. I may sound like it all the time. I don't know what I sound like half the time, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about nice crispy stocks, nice crispy tendies, crispy anything. Threw some marinara down, this whole Moderna, slapping everybody with them vaccine hypes, and then just don't do anything after that. But I'm not here to talk about just the marinara vaccines incoming, because they really do. They come out of nowhere. At like all these, like this jump right here during July, like that was insane. All right, once they said, "Hey, we're we got some sort of budget for a vaccine," and then all of a sudden, like they went from 60, like they were really down here, almost to 100. Like how many days is that? A week, a whole week. They jumped up a whole 40, almost $40. It probably was up to 100 if I could somehow pinpoint it. But yeah, if they have another vaccine hype, they could really go up there. But so far as it looks, not right now. And then I got Disney that's kicking me in the pants because somehow Disney is surviving solely off of their subscriptions for Disney Plus, and I don't know how they can have a $1 billion company be ran off of just subscriptions, even though how thin the subscription is. Like, you pay $60 for a whole year. That's actually kind of good. That's not a bad motto. But when like your movies are definitely 40 years old and plus, I don't know how anybody can keep watching those movies, and they don't really come out with a whole lot of new things, and Star Wars is so far the only thing that's keeping them floating. But there could be other secrets, cutting employees, I don't know, selling off a lot of their merch through shipping of Amazon and UPS and FedEx and everything. They can definitely do that, but like, come on, there's no way. It takes too much money to run that whole company and pay everybody on top of that isn't even in the parks. But they got to be selling some of their high level stocks and their high level shares here. But I don't know, Disney just won't go down. They're unsinkable, you know. And so far I only got two options for next week. I might be able to get a couple of other options, but I'm not too sure. Walmart is definitely something that is definitely, oh my god, look at that. What were they last week, And they gained a whole $10. Like, all because they had the TikTok hype. And that's, is that guaranteed? I have no idea. Only somebody at Walmart knows about that. I don't know anything about Walmart. Like, I not work for them. I'm not affiliated with any of that. It's crazy how a company can say, "Oh yeah, we're thinking about buying this TikTok app." It could be any other app, but it's just TikTok itself, and then they go up. Like, what? Who? How does that work? But just talking a little bit. I got, I was talking about Sprout last week. Sprout finally broke my my strike here, so I can safely sell that, and recoup a lot of my missing money. But I can't rely on that. I really can't. What else? I got DraftKings over here. Now they want to go down. Oh yeah, and it goes with the Disney thing too. So because ESPN is under Disney, because that's cool, and they're trying to make a comeback, and that's where I think DraftKings is should be going higher than this. Where's their hype? Did they really run out of hype? They really ran out of hype for $5, maybe $10. So DraftKings I've already talked about, Walmart I've already talked about, but there's still something that I want to keep in the back of the minds of myself and maybe anyone else who's watching, because you can definitely slip up and miss a good opportunity. Something like Intel was one of those options that I would have slipped and missed, because they were definitely, they have so much potential of going back up from what they were just last month. Like that's right around the time. This is like exactly last month. That's exactly the week, I should say. I'm looking at July 23, and then it goes down in that week. Crazy, because they somehow, well, no, they didn't somehow, they just flat out missed their earnings, so they went down. But yet, they're going to come right back. But when is there? Oh, October. Do I have any October? I'm going to be right before the earnings. But so far, I'm in the green, Pray, fingers crossed, any of that stuff. Finger pray fingers, whatever. Something else, SPY. Oh no, there's no way that SPY can jump like this, even though I'm definitely I'm almost against SPY going up as fast as they are. It's great and everything for the economy, but holy smokes, how did let's go back 5 years. It took 5 years ago, back in 2015, around this time, just slowly go up, take a couple hits, slowly go up. And this is slow. That was from 2018, 16 was kind of like whatever. 17, it's going up, consistent, and then it takes quite a tumble, but then comes right back, and then it takes an even bigger fall around December, and it's sort of like they just kept going up. But then, since the whole virus thing hit, it sunk down the farthest. That was the biggest drop off ever for the SPY at $220. And that was 3 years that it erased, but then it came back less than literally a half a year. Yeah, back in May, March, July, August, and we're going in September, and it's made even more money. That's such a crazy V shape. That was a rocket strap to it. But I'm gonna scroll through and try to look at other options that isn't in the red. Let's look at a little bit of ICD. ICD. I may be down 1,000, but September's coming. I'm gonna be definitely laughing. I'm gonna be laughing even more when it's all green. But surprisingly, a lot of these dividend stocks are pretty green. You gotta give it up for dividend stocks. They're actually going up. Oh, actually, I gotta look at Love's. All right, Love's is that new startup company they're definitely going to be knocking it out of the park. Maybe in a couple months they might knock it out, or it will be, next year. Next year is only, we're going in September, so that's coming up. But this is going to be a major company pretty soon. What else? No, there's nothing else really. I just want to just briefly talk about something I didn't talk about Friday. And everyone have a good weekend. Have a great weekend. Have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you either Sunday or I'll see you Monday. But thank you for watching and liking, and take care.